Now Mike will be chatting with Emerson freshman Leo Manzari about his successful tap career. Take it away, Michael.
Thanks, guys. You may have seen him on So You Think You Can Dance, the PBS special that's about him and his brother. This is Leo Manzari. He's one half of the Manzari Brothers, the tap dancing duo that is sweeping the nation. And now he's right here at Emerson, an Emerson student, and live with us for Good Morning Emerson. Thanks so much for being here, Leo.
Thank you.
We have so much to talk about, but I kind of want to just start off in the beginning. When did you start tap dancing? When did you fall in love with the art as a whole?
Yeah, well, I grew up as a competition dancer, meaning that I would train in ballet, tap, jazz, contemporary, and do regional and national competitions. And that started when I was 2 years old.
Okay.
And I have an older sister and an older brother. And my sister first started dancing, and then I followed after my brother. Yeah.
So tap dancing is an art that a lot of people partake in, but a lot of us outsiders don't really know much about. So can you give me a little bit of the history of tap dancing itself?
Most definitely. Tap dance derived mainly in the 1920s and 30s during the Harlem Renaissance. That's when it became prominent. And it's a very, people actually started with the bottle caps in between their toes before they wore dress shoes with taps on them. And it was a very social thing. Like, a lot of people did it because they had no other option. This was their only source of happiness almost. And I talked to Maurice Hines, who worked with the Sammy Davis Jr.'s and everybody who made tap a mainstream thing. And the way they speak about it, the way they talk about the beauty of the dance and tap jams is just very admirable.
And it seems like when you're dancing yourself, there's this complete happiness that is going on for you and your brother both. So tell me a little bit, how did these big opportunities come about? The So You Think You Could Dance, the PBS special. How did you get so, I don't want to say lucky, but lucky in a way?
Fortunate, I would say fortunate. It's a mixture between opportunity and preparation, quite frankly. My brother and I did a workshop in DC for Maurice Hines. It was a jazz hip-hop workshop, and he asked us after that to audition for his show, Duke Ellington's Sophisticated Ladies, that was being put up at the Lincoln Theater in DC. So we went, he was like, you know, please be in our show, and we did the show, and from there, that gave us the platform to be guests on So You Think You Can Dance. Nigel Lithgow invited us to do the PBS special. We did the Jerry Lewis Telethon. We've performed at the Apollo quite a few times, the Strathmore and Silver Spring, the Monique Show, and that basically just gave us a solid platform.
And now you're at Emerson studying acting, right?
Yeah, acting BFA.
How do you want to bring those two art forms together?
Well, I feel like creatively one builds off the other. So, you know, just whatever way I can, you know, express myself through acting and dance, I feel like you can do that hand in hand no matter what.
And where can people see your work, or do you have a website?
Yes, www.manzaribrothers.com.
All right. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Guys, check him out. It was unbelievable, the work that he can do.